So from time to time, this video is filmed on November 11th of 2013. We will be reviewing the forms that are valid as of today. Also, when you put together a file, you want to make sure you look at the bottom of the form and you look at the date. So you want to make sure that you're always using the most current forms. Go ahead and pull out the tax sheet. On top of the page, it will say in a little gray box, Clark County Property. On the top left hand part of the page, you will see where it says parcel number. Now that is the Clark County Assessor parcel number, also known as the legal address or legal description. To the right of that, you will see the property address, the property city, the tax district, zip code. It is very important when you're writing a contract that you copy the information directly off this page. You want to make sure you copy it correctly. As we go further down, you will see the assessor description and then the owner information. So you want to make sure that you are speaking to the correct person. And as we scroll further down, you will see land and building information. Now, as part of your due diligence, you should at the very least glance at this and see that that the house that you're looking at and the tax record actually match. I don't expect you to go out there, measure the house, and make sure everything is exact, but you should look for things that are obvious. For example, if the tax record says it has a fireplace, but the house does not. If the tax record says the house is 1,400 square feet, but when you go inside, your common sense tells you that the house is obviously over 2,000 square feet, or if it says it has a garage, but you don't see a garage there, this should let you know that there have been modifications to the home and you should ask the listing agent about it. Further down, you can also see the previous sale price, and this is information that you will need when you're writing the contract. Not all of it, but you will need some of this information. Next, we will be looking at the MLS sheet. Also, you need to print this sheet out as a permanent record for your file. If you look at the top left-hand side, you will see the MLS number, followed by the office, which the name will be abbreviated, and then the public ID of the listing agent. You should also be aware of the status of the house and what the different status codes mean. For example, ER means the home is available. C would mean that the house is in contingent contract. P means the house would be in pending status. So when you're making an offer or showing a house, you should know the status of the house. If you do see a house that is in C or P status, you can call the listing agent and see if they will accept backup offers, but let your client know, what is the status of the house. And then you will see area and the listing price. Just underneath that, you will see the address, and if it's a condo or townhouse, you would see a unit number, and then the status update. Once again, that would be abbreviated, but you could see if it says offer received, no offers, etc. You could see the price of the square foot and the county, and then once again the parcel number. If it's in an associated community, and what are the features of the association, and then same thing, building description. If the roof is tile, how many garages. Once again, just like you did with the tax record, you want to look for any glaring indiscrepancies. If something is totally off, ask about it. This is part of your due diligence, and let your client be aware that perhaps something in the listing or the tax record does not match up to the house, so you can find out if there was a modification done to the house or whatever. And then further down, you will see the dimensions of the rooms. Same thing, you want to do your basic due diligence and make sure that these measurements do match up. And then we go further down, it says what kind of financing is considered. Cash, conventional, FHA, VA, and what kind of lockbox is on the property. The listing information, the information for the listing agent, such as phone number, address of the broker, and something that should be very important to you, where it says co-op, that tells you the percentage that they are cooperating for the buyer's agent. Now, another reason why you want to make a copy of the MLS is you want to make sure that you have a permanent record of the commission that was offered to you. It has happened in the past where a listing agent co-ops a certain amount, and then for whatever reason, maybe the seller told him to, or the listing agent just changes their mind on their own, changes the co-op amount. Now, if you don't have a permanent record, it will turn out to be a battle of he said, she said, and that's just not good, because whoever has something written and dated by the MLS is what will win. Now, the MLS Fusion does not keep track of this information if any changes made, so you always want to make sure you keep a permanent hard copy of everything, or digital copy is fine too. I prefer hard copy, but digital is fine. So go ahead and make a printout of the MLS listing sheet, and we will proceed.